Shalom, call halal, Yahweh, Shabbat, Shabbat, Kadash, double honors to the elder apostles and the bishops and great and even the elders that came before them to touch the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers up pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the tabernacle of David, the brother elder Yashawan. Shalom and salutation to you all. Yeah, let's look at this. Everything's connected and all roads lead to Tucker. And this guy stands over Tucker. Charlie Kirk plan. What's the Charlie Kirk plan? Well, whatever the Charlie Kirk plan is, Tucker's involved in it. Because Tucker's involved in TPUSA. This guy is running TPUSA. Okay, what's this? Trump Epstein link explodes. DOJ kills viral FBI file, right, on what is going on in the media right now. What we're watching is this. I figured it out. I was like, what is going on, right? And what we're seeing right now is a mass distraction. Why? Why the big push for the everything matters? Because some real shit is going down right now. Okay. Let's see. I was watching this right here. And this is very important. And why is this Trump stuff and Epstein stuff only coming out just right now? Is Trump guilty? Is Trump guilty of doing
93 and 19?
Shouldn't we know by now whether he's done it? Well, they keep stretching this thing out over time and using it when it's convenient. Oh, let's push it out there to get everybody's attention. Right now, what are they doing? This is today, right? An hour ago. Okay? Understand the timing of it. All right? What are they talking about? They talk about shit that they've been talking about, but right now, they done trickled out one little morsel here, nigga. Hey, look over here. Hey, look over here. Look over here. Don't look at that world war. Don't look at that genocide. Don't look at why Bibi Netanyahu's on the run. Don't look at any of those things. Don't look at the Israeli people rise up against their own government. Don't look at that. What drives America to do anything? The Israelis do. So what is America doing right now? America's like, hey, look over here. Look at what they call the right wing. We're fighting. We're infighting. Look at us. Look at what we're doing. You're forced to look at whatever they present to you on the media. What do we see? We see the right wing fighting each other, creating a situation of distraction. Candace Owens is coming out and telling the truth on all the wickedness that's going on in the right, and it's all her fault. All the wickedness going on in the right wing is all Candace Owens' fault. Keep your eye over here on this distraction and don't look anywhere else. Everything is Candace's fault now. Certainly not the genocide that's fucking taking place. Or the fact that the Israeli people are like this. Okay, you guys got us involved in the goddamn genocide. We're out here looking bad. See, everything runs its course, if you will. So what part are we in right now in the course of things? Well, we plan for, at a certain time, everybody's going to wake up and start protesting and be mad as fuck and start tearing shit. Well, we planned for that. We're at the point now where everybody turns around like, oh, we've been being distracted, but really, there's a whole genocide, and now the phase that we're in now is the whole, well, that's anti-Semitic. Well, a genocide is anti-Semitic. See where we're at? We're at the point where even the small heads themselves are like, well, wait a minute, what we're doing is fucked up. We're at that point. We're at 70% of them getting the job done, where motherfuckers are waking up and saying, oh, wait, that is what you motherfuckers been doing. Here it is. Them niggas on the street, them bum camps said, What you niggas, and they were right. The conspiracy theory was true. That's where we're at right now. Okay, where let me say 85% people start fighting back. Every hand of the wicked. Okay, they know and have planned for the next phase. A lot of it has to do with distractions. This is a huge distraction, what Trump and all the rest of them been doing, right? But what they're going to do is trickle it out and distract you from what's really going on. You know what's really going on? In your face is called the Greater Israel Project. It's a land grab. You got to kill some people. People got to die, right? If we're going to get this damn thing done.
Records showed Trump flew on Epstein's private jet more times than previously
We
known.
already know all of this.
The
right?
email states Trump was listed as a passenger on at least 8 flights between 1993 and 1996.
Well, they all do that. These upper echelon, they get the kids and they do all Trump, all of them. Trump, low level. I ain't got no money. I want to be in the club, right? Little hoe. They call him the Queen.
Including multiple flights where Ghislaine Maxwell was also present. One flight included a 20-year-old passenger. Others included women who could have been potential witnesses in the Maxwell case.
Pimping ain't easy.
The attorney wrote the note for situational awareness, stressing there were more than 100 pages of dense flight records reviewed, and that the information should not come as a surprise later. Still, no accusation of criminal conduct is made in the email.
Bitches died. Where's her name? Guilfoyle. What's her name? Kimberly. What's her name? She's dead.
Trump has long acknowledged knowing Epstein socially in New York and Palm Beach, but says the two fell out around 2004 and had no contact in the years before
Hoes have died. Shut that hoe up.
Epstein's death in federal custody. The Justice Department says the massive document release, nearly 30,000 pages across more than 11,000 files, reflects a commitment to transparency while maintaining protections for Epstein's victims.
The fact that they had all that information, all these little tidbits that they were collecting the goods on motherfuckers. So they got a lot of goods on a lot of people. Because that's what the whole thing was about, is getting the smallest of things that they could get way back. You understand? What the hell do you think that the Playboy Mansion was with the cameras and stuff? Okay? It's a place where we're going to surveil that at. And the point I'm making is they didn't always have the surveillance systems that they have today. In the 60s, what did they have? They had some big-ass cameras hidden. Like, what's that? Oh, that's a big-ass camera over there. Right? It's not hidden in a bear. It's built a little something for it and hid it, but it's in there. It's built into the pad. Okay, this is nothing new. Been doing this. Extorting. Right? Setting the nigga up.
Court records, emails, photos, videos, internal communications, a flood of data, and with it, renewed scrutiny. But the DOJ's position is clear. The rape allegations cited in the FBI report is false, unsubstantiated, and unsupported by evidence.
Anybody else, right? Oh, well, there's all kinds of, there's witnesses, there's allegations, this motherfucker is the president. There's pure dirt out on this motherfucker, and you know it's true. Here these niggas are, right? You want me to believe that this dude ain't doing what he's doing. Here they are best friends. That's on record, right? But somehow he's not doing what he's doing when there's all kind of stories about grabbing him by the pussy and all a manner of wicked ass shit, just, you know, on surface level without opening up the treasure trove, right, of truth. You understand? What the fuck are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Well, believe this motherfucking lie. Whatever comes out of my mouth, motherfucker, believe it, deal with it. This is a fucking distraction. How come both of these motherfuckers wasn't under the prison going back a long goddamn time ago? Because they're all criminals and witches. Understand? This is all a facade, and this is how they get out. This is nothing. Right? This is all out there, been out there. And all of this is some bullshit being put on by whoever Times of any, whoever's part of this media conglomerate, and they want us to be distracted by this fucking bull. Right now, he been had this shit. And now it's time to trickle it out to get you to do what? To not see this. Go to this one. Netanyahu missing as armed protesters storm government. What's happening in Israel? Not in greater Israel, but in Israel proper. That's where
On a cold December night in Tel Aviv, Habima Square filled wall to wall with thousands of demonstrators.
How old is this? 5 hours ago.
Shoulder to shoulder beneath a haze of flare smoke, some draped in Israeli flags, others holding photographs
This is what they're distracting you from.
of loved ones killed or still held hostage. Chants of Netanyahu must go, and justice now rolled through the streets as police maintained a cautious but restrained perimeter, signaling awareness of the scale and intensity of the moment. This was not a fringe rally or a fleeting outburst, but a mass public demonstration unfolding at the center of Israel's political life, a visible demand for accountability, answers, and political change. Across Tel Aviv's central boulevards, the protests do not move as a single crowd, but as overlapping waves. Families of hostages marching beside opposition lawmakers, peace activists walking alongside legal advocacy groups, reservists.
So all of them, they're anti-Semitic, right? Because they disagree with what is going on. Right, so they all have to be anti-Semitic. They all have to go to prison because that's what they're going to do here. What are they going to do with the people that disagree with the war? Right? That's why they're going to lock us up. They're going to call us anti-Semitic because we said anything about these people who agree with what we're saying. Make that make sense. All right? The whole hypocrisy of the whole thing. They have to do some great distraction because if these people feel this, why is all of this going on? Because of what is going on here. Okay? What are we being distracted from? World War III. What does that mean right now? It means that the least of the flock shall draw them out. How? There's a coming strike on Iran. No? Israel cannot sustain Iran, so they have to get America to do it for them. Throwing a rock over there, they might have to throw a rock at Iran. Play on words there. Iraq, Iran. I speak very, very fluent. Whatever that is. Everybody's got a track. Okay. You know, Iraq, Iran. Watch a little more.
Tech workers, students, and ordinary citizens who say they have been pushed past endurance. In mid-December alone, roughly 1,500 demonstrators, including freed hostages and bereaved parents, publicly denounced Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's.
So when these people, for example, if you lived in the West Bank and you disagree with a settler coming to take your land, what are the settlers? They kill you. So what are those settlers that are being disagreed with? Those people in Tel Aviv that disagree with each other. Who's killing who right now? Understand the sense of entitlement that these people have. Okay, so if they're against each other, what does that mean? So what whatever that is, that's called trouble in paradise. That has to be hidden. Okay? How do you create the greater Israel project if you can't even deal with Israel proper? You have to go and kill all those people living in those lands, starting with America, in order to fulfill the greater Israel project. You got to go to Syria, you got to go up to Turkey and kill all those people and take their land, starting with the people in America. If you understand what I'm saying. You got to come to America, right? Here's what they want to do. Well, just like we ran all the Arabs up out of our land, up out of the land in Gaza, we want to go do that, the same thing in America. This is what they're saying. They want to do the same thing, ethnic cleansing and genocide that they're doing in Gaza. They want to do that starting in America with you niggas. That's from their mouth. I'm not making that up. And then after that, then we got this greater Israel project thing to do. But guess what their first order of business is, Jake? Shutting your fucking mouth talking about you're the true people. See, there's a sequence of events. These motherfuckers know what they have to do first. That thing done spiraled out of control. What do we need? We need the biggest distractions ever to try to stop this truth from coming.
Condemning its refusal to authorize an independent state inquiry into the catastrophic failures surrounding the October 7 Hamas attack, many openly demanded new elections and a full investigation into political and military leadership failures, not quietly, not politely, but directly in front of the cameras. This eruption did not come out of nowhere. Weeks earlier, hundreds gathered outside the residence of
This is a distraction too. What is all of this a distraction from? What happened to 3i Atlas? What is everything a distraction from? Well, there's a war going on right under your nose. They're not calling it World War III yet. Why? Because they're hiding it from you. Hiding really what's really going on. Not calling it what it is. Not telling the people. Right? But they're moving hella war equipment around. What's Vlad over there? Vlad is expending rounds in a big ass war. No, that war ain't going nowhere. At the same time, that war is going on. What does Bibi do? He's trying to start a war with Iran. You don't see these wars? Why? Because you're fucking being distracted. Trump is down here blowing up boats. For what? As a distraction from World War III. Okay? You're at war, motherfucker. You're like, just because it's not on your doorstep.
Isaac Herzog protesting Netanyahu's reported push for a presidential pardon in his long-running corruption trial. Chants accusing the government of turning Israel into a banana republic rang out through the streets. Banana props and satire were not jokes. They were warnings. To many Israelis, the idea that a sitting prime minister could attempt to escape criminal accountability while the country is at war felt like a breaking point. We too on the channel has reached a breaking point where our attempt to point out Netanyahu's crimes is met with censorship by YouTube. So do me a favor, like and share. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You see? The protest is not a momentary flashpoint. They are structurally massive and sustained, built from years of accumulated grievances, political distrust, judicial upheaval, stalled hostage negotiations, war fatigue, and a deepening sense that Israel's democratic foundations are under stress. Week after week, demonstrators return, even as headlines shift, even as international attention drifts.
I came here to protest because the government is non-democratic and wants to appoint their investigating for the massacre that they are responsible for, and we cannot suffers something like this because this is will make us a fascist country. This is like maybe the last chance we have to stay like Israel, like as a modern country, like a Western country, and not to be a country of just taking care to the people that are close to you politically.
To understand the fury now visible in Tel Aviv, you have to look backward as much as forward. Benjamin Netanyahu is not just another prime minister, he is the defining figure of Israeli politics over the last 2 decades.
That's true, but there are people, there are handlers that are over him that are calling shots that he is trying to perform for. Gotta keep that in mind. Buck doesn't stop with him.
1990s to his record-breaking tenure in office, Netanyahu reshaped Israel's political culture, security doctrine, and relationship with power, but his rule has also been shadowed by corruption allegations involving bribery, fraud, and breach of trust, charges that culminated in an ongoing criminal trial he has refused to resign from. The protests of today are the convergence of all of that history. Netanyahu's attempt to radically overhaul Israel's judiciary ignited some of the largest demonstrations the country has ever seen. Legal scholars, civil society groups, former security officials, academics, high-tech workers, and everyday citizens poured into the streets, warning that the reforms would weaken checks and balances and concentrate power in the executive. That movement never truly disappeared. It went underground and up.
So, as you can see, right? This is uproars of the people, is it not? Let's get this. Let's get it right here. What the hell is that? South Sudan. This second S. Oh, 13. Let's see. What do I want? 9, right? 13. I'm not gonna get it that way, so let me just go here. Salaki. Herewith, what do I want? This is what I want. Look at that again, real quick. Let's take a little look. What do you see?
October 7, it came roaring back with added rage. Insert.
Bibi Escobar.
אמרו לאנשים סביבכם, אנחנו מבינים שיש לנו כוח. אישה.
Second Ezra's 9 and 3 in the GNT. There will be earthquakes, national rebellions, international intrigues, right? Bibi Netanyahu and Bibi Netanyahu. Donald Trump and Bibi Netanyahu. Bibi Netanyahu, Donald Trump, Nicolas Maduro, right? Taco meat, what's his name? Barbecue, Nicholas, what's this guy's name? Manuel Macron. What's that guy's name that Candace Owens is dealing with her husband? Wife. There will be earthquakes, national rebellions, international intrigues, unstable leaders, and confused rulers. When you see things happening, you will know that they are what the Most High Power has spoken about since the beginning of creation, meaning we're at the time of the end. Is this not what you see right now? Where's these unstable leaders? Dude is unstable. Listen to what they're saying.
From the 1990s to his record-breaking tenure in office, Netanyahu reshaped Israel's political culture, security doctrine, and relationship with...
Now they're all a bunch of murderous and savage motherfucking beasts conducting goddamn genocides. Who else is doing that? Adolf Hitler, Esau, at large. All right. This is a new phase, right? They're taking the mask off. They don't give a shit about some fucking, hey, white man, don't be ashamed of nothing that you've done. That's what phase we're at. Yeah, so I did those things. So fuck slavery. Well, let's do this then, right? That's where it's going. All right, so how do we get out of here? Like this, watch. Never, 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 never what? Never do what with your enemy, my nigga. Ibrahim Traore. That's not it. Traore.
Ibrahim Traore, African president.
African president. Slovakia. I'm doing what? Doing second nails? What am I doing? Ibrahim Traore. Never trust. Sometimes you need a picture. A picture speaks. Never. Oh, it's right there. Wait. Must have got it yesterday. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. There it is. Right? Though he go crouching, beware of him. All right? Shalom to the elect.